hope everybody is doing fine. If this is your first time here, my name is Suiven, known as Mati, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My returning subscribers, you guys are awesome, and I love you guys so much. You inspire me to keep doing what I love to do, so I really do appreciate you guys. So here I talk about everything business, because I've been doing business for some time now and had taken my business to the next level, running it online and also at a physical location. So all the experiences that I share with you are real life experiences, no filters whatsoever. I am giving you the real tea. So I mean, the experience, business is business, right? I mean, you must not have, a boutique to actually tap from my experience. I mean, business is business. The things I share here, you can actually incorporate them, to your own business or to your future business if you're anticipating opening up a business. So I wanted us to just talk about, a little bit about some misconceptions that people have about boutiques, I don't blame anyone for having those type of misconceptions, because when I was growing up as well, I did have those type of thoughts about boutiques. But now that I have mine, I see the real thing, and I understand why it's the way it is. And so I'm going to be giving you in this video the top 3 reasons why you should be shopping in a boutique, why you should be considering shopping in a boutique. But first, let me talk about the misconception that people have about boutiques. So people tend to feel that boutiques are really super expensive. I mean, from where I come from, right? That is so true, because when I was growing up, from where I come from my home country, I used to think that, oh my God, boutiques are like, these bling places. You see something, everything is in the case, in the glass, so expensive, and I can't afford them. And I never even stepped foot into it because I thought I could never afford them. Same thing that is happening here with my own boutique. If you watch any of my videos where I talked about, or where I gave you a tour of my boutique, and I talked about how people just stand outside there, look at the building, and maybe just peep in the window, and they immediately feel like, oh my God, this looks so fancy. I can never afford anything in here. And then when I encourage them to come in and they start going, from one place to the other, they notice that, it's actually affordable. So the misconception that people have about boutiques being expensive is really not true. It's just because the way boutiques are set up, they are unique from every other shopping mall or every other clothing store out there, as long as it is termed a boutique, right? And this goes to any type of boutique. It's not only a women's clothing boutique, it could still be a men's boutique, it could still be a children's boutique, right? So the misconception is always, the name boutique, always sounds as though this is a high-end or a very expensive place that one cannot afford anything inside, and it's not true. So that being said, I'm going to give you 3 top reasons why you should be shopping in a boutique. A boutique should be your one-stop shop, or let me say your top shop or places to shop at. Okay, so the first thing is uniqueness. Now, not every boutique is unique, or even if they are not the same like shopping malls or big clothing stores, where if you go to clothing store A, clothing store B, you will find they have the exact same things, exact same colors. I've been a shopper myself, so I know what I'm talking about, and I hope you do know what I'm talking about too. So boutiques, the one first reason is boutiques are so unique. Boutique owners tend to make their clothing store very unique, so as to set themselves as apart from all these other big shops, or let me say clothing stores. And it's so true. The way my boutique is set up, it's nothing anywhere close to how maybe Richmond's or Le Chateau or Suzy or Ricky's or Urban Planet or Old Navy are being set up. I mean, you know what, you probably must have gone to one of these. I'm in Canada though. I'm just giving you examples on the shops that I found in Canada. They're nowhere, close to nowhere close to how my boutique is set up. it's set up, my boutique is set up, first of all, in a very unique way. So are other boutiques, even though they can never be quite the same. So that's one reason why, you know, you should be shopping in a boutique. Consider shopping in a boutique. The second reason is boutique tend to really curate their inventory in a very, very unique manner in terms of quality, in terms of styling, in terms of colors. Especially at Bright Star Fancy Boutique. The moment you walk in, it is super colorful, super fancy, super different. If you're somebody who likes to shop, you know, for unique stuff, then consider shopping at a boutique. Or even if you're not somebody who likes, you know, shopping unique stuff, hearing this, you might change your mind and consider shopping in a boutique. Number one, they're not expensive as you think. They're even quite affordable. So that's the second reason. Second reason is boutique owners, we tend to curate our inventory, take into consideration high quality, take into consideration uniqueness as well. Okay, the third reason, the last and not the least, and definitely the most important one, is boutiques tend to offer top-notch customer shopping experience. Believe me, you. And the reason for that is because we are, you know, we're not, most boutiques, I would say, are not like huge in space. They're not like huge in like what they carry. They carry very small but unique stuff. So we tend to focus more on customer satisfaction and customer shopping experience. Now, a customer walks in my boutique. What I'm looking forward to them having is not just, you know, picking clothes and coming to the checkout table and paying and leaving. No. What I want from them is actually enjoying shopping in here. I am focusing on that customer, making sure I'm offering them, you know, styling tips. I'm offering them suggestions on the type of colors they can take, or the type of what they can mix and match with items or accessories and things like that. So boutique owners tend to focus really on customer satisfaction and customer shopping experience, which is something you can barely find in all these big clothing stores. Walk into a shopping mall or walk into any of these stores, nobody cares. Everybody's waiting for you to bring that back at the counter, swipe your credit card and leave. Whereas in boutiques, we tend to have, it's like we tend to make, you know, customers feel that connection as though they were a part of the whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't really know how to put it, but I guess what you understand what I mean. Customer satisfaction is crucial, and that's why you should consider shopping in a boutique. And as a matter of fact, I can pride myself for offering that to my customers. Each and everyone that has gone in here has actually told me about the feel, the experience, the shopping experience that they've had here. And that is so true. Why? Because ever since I started this thing, if I'm not mistaken, I've had one return. What does that tell you? I've had one return because of sizing issue and things like that, because probably they didn't have time to try things on before they left and things like that. Not because the quality was bad, not because they didn't like the clothes. You know what I mean? So consider shopping at a boutique and take away that misconception that people have that it's so expensive. It's not. It is not. And even if it were, wouldn't you like to spend your money on quality? Spend your money on something unique that you will not find anywhere else? Think about it. So I thought I should really share with you, because myself owning a boutique right now, I actually do notice that, you know, the misconception that I had before is really not true. All right. Okay guys, so I just wanted to share this with you guys, and you know what, make sure you share this video as well. You might help somebody, you know, rethink their shopping strategies. The holidays are coming and people will be shopping here and there. Consider stopping in at Bright Star Fancy Boutique if you're around London, Ontario, or if you're somewhere else in, you know, out of the country and you don't want to shop at Bright Star Fancy Boutique, consider some local boutiques around you. and check it out for yourself. Come back here and tell me how your experience was. But for right now, I'm hoping to see all of you here if you ever happen to find yourself around here. All right, or you can go to our website, www.brightstaffancyboutique.com. And I always keep our location address at the description box, so always check that out as well. And like I said, let's keep the connection too on our other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, join me there. It's at brightstaffancyboutique, same handle. Okay. All right, guys, nice to meet you all again, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.